Good morning, darlings. Well, I've pulled a couple of cards again today, and actually, this today is for the 3rd of November, and the energy of yesterday has come out. It is communication again, and justice, and honesty, and loyalty. Let's begin with the first card. The first card is the Fool, and the Fool is ready to take a jump of faith, a leap of faith, correct English, sorry. And the Fool is not really a fool because he knows what he wants. He wants a new beginning, and he's going for it with passion and carefree spirit, and he's adventurous, like on travels. He's traveling light, and he hasn't got a worry in the world, but actually he is sitting. The Four of Pentacles is like the greedy man, but it can also mean the opposite, that you are too generous in some respect. Perhaps you are too carefree in your feelings and your duties, and perhaps you should just abide your time, like yesterday with the High Priestess. And in one respect, don't be too generous, but in another respect, don't be self-centered, because he's on his own here and he's ready to take the leap. So take your responsibilities. That is what I get to hear. Perhaps you're perhaps you're not communicating properly with other people. Not enough communication, as we have the swords today as well. And the swords means communication, thoughts, wisdom, knowledge, and perhaps you should communicate better at work, because the Pentacles are also study, work, and not to be so carefree. Be a little more serious, like the swords, and plan your journey ahead. You can take that leap, but plan it, because in the long run, and this is 3 clarification cards that I've pulled on the swords, because the swords are a new beginning, so perhaps you are learning to communicate. Perhaps that's your journey, to learn to communicate and be a little bit more serious in planning. And the planning is thoughts, mind, thinking. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles, happy families, work, inheritance, perhaps the lottery. Perhaps you've won the lottery and you don't know what to do with it, and you just want to take a carefree action. But to make it last, it's better to think about what are you going to do with the money that you've received. Or you want more money, and how can you build more money and start a new project and take the leap to get a new job. This is the card of justice, as you can see. The justice not only means justice, but it also means institutions. Perhaps you want to choose a new school or a university or a course that will bring you more money. And perhaps you're thinking about that, because we've got the Hierophant here as well. So I would say, what is the right way to go about it to get more money, and which institution can you choose, or which institution will you choose to help? Because the Hierophant is also somebody that can delegate, that can advise. He represents the advisor, and also the justice. Perhaps you want to do something in care, because the swords, we've got 2 sword cards with a sword here. Perhaps you want to be a surgeon. Perhaps you would like to be a butcher. Perhaps you would like to be a dentist or a mouth hygienist. Something with that represents the swords, and usually it is doctors or healthcare or justice or institutions, as we've got two cards of institutions. It can also be an office, because the swords are also communication, knowledge, and books. You find knowledge in books. So have a look which study you would like to do or job, and plan properly, and don't be too much in your mind, because the new beginning is here if you want it. And don't be too generous and don't be too miserly. Just find the balance and you'll get there. If you don't know how to get out of an issue or a problem, ask for help. Okay? I hope you've enjoyed the reading today, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully. Take care.